Welcome to Aviator DB News Briefing. Today is Thursday, April 16th, 2026. First, breaking news headlines. NTSB investigates Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 door plug separation. In other news, FAA air traffic systems show major cybersecurity gaps, audit finds. Boeing outpaces Airbus in Q1 2026 deliveries for first time since MAX crisis. VistaJet takes first Global 8000, begins fleet upgrade program. Now for the details. Seattle, the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, is reviewing preliminary details regarding Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 following a safety event on January 5, 2024. The investigation centers on a Boeing 737-9 MAX aircraft, registration N704AL. According to data from the NTSB preliminary report, DCA 24MA063, a door plug separated mid-flight at altitudes exceeding 16,000 feet due to missing bolts. The incident occurred after reinstallation of the plug by Boeing and Spirit AeroSystems, both of which are under review. Incident details. Operator, Alaska Airlines. Aircraft, Boeing 7379 MAX, 2 months old at time of incident. Registration, N74AL. Date, January 5th, 2024. Location, Portland OR. Casualties, no fatalities. Minor injuries reported. Cause, missing bolts on door plug following reinstallation. The NTSB investigation is ongoing into Boeing and Spirit procedures regarding the installation. While aviation databases up to April 2026 do not contain records of other recent landing phase crashes involving unverified registrations or locations, this event confirms ongoing quality oversight issues within the manufacturer's production chain. Sources: 1, 2. The Department of Transportation Office of Inspector General released an audit in April 2026 revealing critical cybersecurity gaps within the Federal Aviation Administration's air traffic control infrastructure. The review examined 45 high-impact systems supporting the National Airspace System, which handles navigation, surveillance, and communications. Officials found that 1836 of the 1610-245 required security controls remain unimplemented, representing an 11.3% gap. The report warns that without fixes, these vulnerabilities could lead to severe operational impacts or compromise by external actors. Modernization and compliance issues. The audit highlights significant compliance failures, noting that 15 systems still utilize outdated NIST Revision 4 security standards instead of the required Revision 5. Additionally, documentation for 38 systems inaccurately overstated readiness levels, obscuring actual vulnerability tracking capabilities. The FAA has concurred with all 4 OIG recommendations and pledged to implement corrective actions by December 31, 2026. However, agency leaders cite challenges, including funding limits and procurement delays, as potential hurdles to meeting this deadline. Contextualizing the severity of the findings, a January 2023 nationwide ground stop caused by a database corruption error demonstrated the scale at which system failures can disrupt flights. Experts warn that these issues are exacerbated by historical sustainability concerns, with a 2024 Government Accountability Office report identifying more than 100 ATC systems as unsustainable. Industry analysts emphasize that urgent adoption of updated security controls is necessary to avert potential threats to the national airspace. Boeing reclaims quarterly delivery lead over Airbus. Boeing delivered 143 commercial aircraft in the first quarter of 2026, surpassing Airbus's 114 deliveries and marking the first time since the 737 MAX crisis began in 2018 that Boeing has exceeded its European rival in quarterly shipments. The performance represents Boeing's strongest first-quarter showing since 2019, signaling a significant recovery in production capabilities. The majority of Boeing's output came from the 737 program, delivering 114 aircraft alongside 15 787 Dreamliners, 8 777s, and 6 767s. The 737 MAX program accounted for nearly 80% of total deliveries, representing the company's strongest first quarter for narrow-body aircraft since 2018. Year-over-year metrics show Boeing achieved a 10% increase in deliveries, while Airbus experienced a 16% decline. Despite delivery success, Boeing's order bookings reflected market softness, with 161 aircraft orders in Q1 2026, down from 241 a year earlier. Notable customer activity included Delta Airlines ordering 30 Boeing 787-10s, Aviation Capital Group purchasing 50 737 MAX aircraft, and Air India adding 20 737 MAX jets. The recovery follows disruptions including the 2024 Alaska Airlines door plug incident and subsequent FAA production restrictions, with Boeing now operating under improved stability despite ongoing industry supply chain challenges. London. VistaJet officially took possession of its first Bombardier Global 8000 executive jet April 15th at Bombardier's London Biggin Hill Service Centre, launching a fleet upgrade program that will convert all 18 of its existing Global 7500 aircraft to Global 8000 standard. The upgrade program focuses on advanced engineering and software enhancements rather than new builds. Vista plans 2 upgrades per month through year-end 2026 to complete the full transition. Technical improvements include full authority digital engine control updates for better thrust management and fuel efficiency, alongside extended range capabilities reaching 8,000 nautical miles, up from the Global 7500's shorter range. The aircraft features a top cruise speed of Mach 0.95 and maintains the lowest cabin altitude in business aviation at 2,691 feet. The Global 8000 stands apart as a truly no-compromise aircraft, delivering unmatched speed, exceptional comfort, and industry-leading field performance, said Eric Martel, Bombardier's president and CEO. Thomas Flower, VistaJet's founder and chairman, added that the upgrades mark another important milestone in Vista's ongoing commitment to operating the most advanced fleet in private aviation. The program follows recent certifications by Transport Canada in November 2025, the FAA in December 2025, and ESA in January 2026, enhancing Vista's reach to over 200 countries amid rising demand for ultra-long-range flights. That's all we have for today. You can get the latest aviation news at aviatordb.com.